Hey, so MiHoYo caved, I guess. They've given us this so far, which, in case you don't know, was originally supposed to be a pack that you would buy in the shop for presumably $30, and then they gave it out as an anniversary gift because they panicked, I guess. So that was presumably $30. If you thought the Gene skin, was overpriced. But the thing is, that was never the problem. Anniversary rewards were never the problem. For some people it was. For some people, all they cared about was anniversary rewards, and that's fine. You do you. Because I feel like most people, they just like heard, hey, Genshin anniversary rewards suck. And so they just took that and were like, Genshin anniversary rewards suck, you know? And that was true for some people, and that's fine. But for other people, I don't know if it was most people, but for another group of people, for them, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. There has been numerous times where people want something addressed by MiHoYo, addressed in the game, whatever, and MiHoYo just ignores it, just sweeps it under the rug, and just pretends like it never happened. So many things. Quality of life improvements. They have added some quality of life improvements, but a lot of them have not even been talked about, and that's the problem. There is no communication, there is no transparency with anything that's happening. A lot of other games have like a roadmap of some sort. Hey, this is coming up within this month. MiHoYo does nothing like that. Resin has been an issue for the entire game, and I believe they've only addressed it twice. That being increasing the cap slightly and then making world bosses like reduced cost. I think those are the only two times they've actually addressed resin. Other quality of life improvements. It took a long time for you to be able to even see what character had what artifact equipped. That wasn't even a thing to begin with. Not having artifact presets to be able to do that. A lot of people want like pity system for your pity thing to be your number to actually show. Speaking of pity, the weapon banner has been a problem for so long, and MiHoYo was just like, we'll give you a pity after 3 times. You spend a lot of money, spend even more money, and then you get the thing that you want. That was like one of the first issues, and then that was kind of MiHoYo sweeping things under the rug, and they just keep sweeping things under the rug to the point where the rug is not even touching the floor anymore, and that is what the anniversary rewards were. All of this has been building up for so long, not even to mention like Spiral Abyss. That has just been so awful, constant time and time and time again, that it's not even really worth it to play anymore because it's not even fun. It's not even a challenge anymore. It's just like, you can't do this anymore. Why even try? And that's coming from someone that's been playing the game for an entire year. The entire year that Genshin has been out, I have been playing it, and that's kind of the point where it is for me. That kind of just alienates newer players. Wouldn't you want it to be more accessible? Just create a new Spiral Abyss for whales and keep the original Spiral Abyss like it was all the time, just like that normal difficulty. And then again, not to mention characters like Kokomi, like Yoimiya, and my personal opinion, Sara. Senyan has been bugged since the entire game, since she's been out. Zhongli, it happened with Zhongli, but they did do something with him. The bigger issue with all of this was no communication, no transparency, people wanting changes in the game because they like Genshin, they want it to be more than it actually is, and MiHoYo just has not done anything with it at all. They've done a couple of things, I will say, not to say that they haven't done anything, because they have done a couple of things, but a lot of other issues, there's just been nothing, just no communication outside of that. And also, their like mini event things are just kind of like taking advantage of their player base. But with those events like that, like if you submit an art thing, that art is no longer yours. They take the rights of your art. You can't use it anymore. They use it for promotional material. It's not yours anymore. It's like, how is that okay? Who's okay with that? Why is that? Why are they doing that? So for some people, this was just like, hey, all of this firewood has been building up time and time and time again. We needed a spark, and the spark was anniversary rewards. This was the time. This was like, okay, now is the time. And MiHoYo now has given rewards, so to speak. That was never the problem. I don't want those rewards. That's not what I care about. I want change in Genshin. I want things to be addressed. I want you to communicate with us, be transparent with the game. What are you working on? What is coming up in the future? The reason why leaks are such a big thing right now is because MiHoYo doesn't do that themselves. There is a demand for that kind of stuff. People want to know what's coming up in the further updates. And when there is demand and no supply, supply is going to come up eventually, and that is the leakers. And MiHoYo, like, I guess wanted to crack down on them, which, like, another can of worms, that one. Like, you have the audacity to attack leakers when leakers are literally helping you. You have the audacity, you have the nerve to go after leakers thinking that it's awful for your game, but leaks are literally keeping your game afloat. It's like, yeah, there's an NDA and that's why they do it, Like, for legal reasons, they do it, but just conceptually, it's dumb. It's like, you pay the price by not paying the price. You don't want to pay somebody to be a beta tester. You want to use the players for free labor, and so you're going to pay the price. And that price is your stuff getting leaked. You can very easily avoid that by hiring a beta test team to do it within your own company, and you don't. And that's why we have leaks. That is literally your fault that you can prevent, but you just don't do it. So, like, maybe this is a change. Hopefully it is, and they're just not sweeping things under the rug, because I honestly think that this is. miHoYo has not really showed that they are capable of being kind to the players or being transparent to the players, so this is just another time where they're sweeping things under the rug. It might not be, but I'm just putting that out there that, like, hey, be wary of it, that this is potentially just another time that they're just trying to get away with it, because it has worked for some people. The people that only cared about anniversary awards, this has worked for them, but I don't want it to be just like another time. If this is the time to have change, we cannot let this opportunity is quite hard to come by, in the words of Child. Don't let it go to waste. So this could be an era of change, so to speak, and it could also not be. I'm just putting the information out there just in case. If you were somebody that was upset within this past week, month, I don't even know how long it's been. However long it's been, it has been very entertaining though. It has been very entertaining. Just watching outside, watching this all unfold. But if you were upset and you are somebody that spends money on this game, whether that be through Welcome Pass, the Battle Pass, whatever, what have you, consider not spending money on the game until there's actual change. Of course, this is your own prerogative. You can do whatever you want, but I just want to put this out there just because I don't want this to just be another thing. You know, like this can be something. I'm just putting the information out there. You do whatever you want. It's your decision. Go for it. If you enjoyed the video, hope you're having a fantastic day. Like and subscribe if you want. I would really appreciate it. Tickle my bell if you want, and tell me what you think in the comments. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.